Hi, this is our daily tarot. We have 5 cards showing up today, and the first card that we have opening up the day's energies is the Sun. The Sun today is in a conjunction with the North Node, which means that they're in really close proximity in our sky. Now, the North Node is signaling where we need to be putting our attention, and the Sun is coming into this space as well. So there's this expansive understanding and way of where we're going to be moving toward in life, particularly in the coming year. Now, we're also in this interesting time of the eclipse right now, and we'll have a full moon in just a couple of days. And so there's something that we're starting to reflect on and see by way of what we need to let go of so that we can open up to this new possibility that we feel so called toward by way of our own inner direction and essence of our heart. The challenge that we have for the day showed up as a combination of 2 different energies. We have the King of Pentacles along with the 4 of Cups. So the King of Pentacles is Taurian energy. We have Uranus up in Taurus right now. We also have the Sun up in Taurus right now along with that North Node. So Uranus is one of the outer planets. It's a slower moving planet. It's been in the sign of Taurus for the last couple of years. And so having the Sun return to this place, it's like it's bringing a new light and a new understanding to this change and this big shift that we've all been going through. But now that North Node is up there as well, we're actually getting a sense of direction in regard to what this is all for. But it's showing up as our challenge today because maybe we have some stubbornness around our belief system, around the way that things should be going and the way that things are in the world. And we also want some stability, and yet we don't find it. Now, it's paired with the 4 of Cups, which is lending some clue to this space of why we might feel this instability. Sorry, there's a lot of bumblebees right down here to the left of me, all over the catmint, so you're hearing them buzz. And you're likely going to hear some hummingbirds that come by for the hummingbird feeder that's above my head too, just in case you're distracted by those background noises. But the challenge showing up as this combination of energy of the 4 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. It's almost as if we keep reaching out towards something that we think is going to bring us some kind of emotional happiness. And that is what is pulling us away from this stability, and it's part of the challenge. And so we have to ask ourselves what it is that we're not satisfied with in life, and if we continue to look at things in the outside world to give us this sense of stability, when really, it's almost forcing our attention back inward to the self so that we can look at what it is that we feel called, what makes us feel satisfied in life rather than what is going on in the outer world. And I say that because the way that we're going to get through the challenge showed up as the 10 of Cups, which is this crystallization around this emotional ideal situation. And if you can reflect back on your life and see, like, who gave you that measure, who gave you that picture of what, happily ever after looked like, and if it is actually this permanent thing versus something that's in a flowing state. Because when we consider the element of water, it's always in some form able to transform into another form. And part of life that gives us this sense of happily ever after is the richness of experiences that we go through in life, rather than this sense of stability and permanence that we've been accustomed to kind of see as the ideal. So it's interesting to consider that, and the ultimate outcome that we have for today showed up as the Queen of Wands, which is the cardinal fire energy, speaking to the energies of Aries. And we have Venus up in Aries right now. We also have Chiron in Aries, and Jupiter just shifted into Aries today. So there is this expansive energy in the Aries placement in your natal chart, and also this sense of help that is coming into our sense of self. Because consider that Aries as a sign is our sense of self and our self-development. And it's making us look at, what direction we want to go in, and also, are we committed in moving in that direction? Because that's where we see the evolution of our capabilities, is in the commitment of being willing to follow through. Because we have to consider that the energy of cardinal fire is a very fast-moving, impulsive energy, and we can only develop so much if we run from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, versus really setting a path, and making sure that we are dedicated and committed to where that path goes. So consider that all of these changes and shifts that we're all in the midst of right now is actually something that's giving a texture and a quality to your life, and is shaping who you are. Because who you defined yourself as 3 years ago is likely very different than who you are today, and is also going to be very different than who you likely will be 5 years from now. And all of that depends on where you put your energy and your effort right now. So I send you a lot of love, and I hope you are being gentle with yourself and having some compassion with yourself, and also trusting yourself and trusting the process, because a lot is about to change. I'll see you again tomorrow.